Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Stuffed Crust for the win here with a Halo tutorial on easy. This should have been the last level, but it's not, so deal with it. Anyway, this one's easier to make than the Covenant again, so I decided to be lazy and just do Halo. So anyway, this beginning part, there's really nothing to it. It's just like every other level on Halo 3, you have to walk at least like 30 seconds in order to get to the fight or to do something, so just keep walking, I guess keep tight around corners, save those like milliseconds and stuff. Right here you can do kind of like a slide jump off of this little ledge right here. You want to hit the very edge between where that little pillar is and the ground. Here, shoot this guy so you can grab his hammer, because hammer is vital in every single Halo 3 mission. Shoot these guys with a rocket, and throw a plasma grenade back here to kill those enemies so that they don't get in your way. So what you're going to want to do here is jump on this pedestal, throw a frag grenade right into that corner where I'm aiming right there, and be parallel to the pillar. You're going to want to land right where I'm aiming there. So throw the grenade, jump, swing, and hold crouch, and then you'll be able to get onto that little corner right there. Here's a different alternate strategy. You can go pick up that fuel rod gun that's laying on the ground, and run over here. You can either do it on that little stub or like right on this edge right here, and just jump and shoot at the same time to get onto this ledge, and then do the same thing over here once your shield recharges enough. Just jump onto the ledge, and boom, easy. There's one more alternate way of doing this, which is just running down here and basically throwing a grenade right here, either a plasma or a frag, and basically boost up here. It's kind of the same thing with the fuel rod gun. You want to save like an ammo slot, and then just swing your hammer right there and boost up onto this ledge. When you're onto this ledge, you want to hammer swing up it so that you actually go faster when you do that. Then right before you hit this ledge, you want to pull out the rocket launcher, and you're going to want to aim right at the corner of the door as seen here. And as you're jumping over that ledge, shoot the rocket launcher, because that will make sure you kill Johnson at the correct timing. You want to kill Johnson so that it skips dialogue later. Here you can press RB to weapon switch or weapon juggle or whatever you want to call it, just to put the hammer near the door. Normally I put both auto turrets down on each side. I kept it here for tutorial reasons, but then ended up deleting that part anyway, so just remember, put the turret on each side. So what I recommend here is staying to one side until all the enemies are dead on this. Those turret enemies, the turret infected, you want to melee those or throw a grenade or rocket them, because a BR is going to do nothing against them. Especially these guys. Those guys are just pain in the ass. Best things you can do is use the rocket in large groups of blood. Use the rockets to blow up the tank or the big tank forms. Headshot as many enemies as you can with the BR, and then melee the other ones. Use grenades effectively. I mean, it's just, there's not really a unique formula to doing this. Just make sure that you're efficient with killing things. Don't try to use a rocket to kill one enemy, or like throw a grenade and at one enemy, like one random flood that's out in the middle of nowhere. Just like use your resources effectively. And try to reload as minimal as you can. Like if you're gonna reload the rocket launcher, that's fine. Just make sure you use it on large groups of blood instead of just, like I said before, don't shoot it at one infected. Then you're gonna have to reload it again, and that's just a waste of time. And as you can see here, here's a giant tank form. You can't melee it, you can't do anything. You just gotta shoot it with a rocket or throw a grenade or something like that. Okay, so once you're done with that fight, grab the hammer. Make sure that one of your weapons has ammo. But grab the hammer, start swinging it. It helps you get down the hallway faster. There's going to be a grave mine scene here. If you swing right before the grave mine scene, you'll go flying down the hallway. Usually it's a little bit better than that, but didn't feel like redoing it just for that. So, shoot the rocket right at Johnson and pick up his laser. It doesn't count as the same as another laser, so you can have 2 lasers for later on. Make sure you don't kill Johnson more than 3 times, otherwise he'll turn on you and kill you instantly, so just remember that. Alright, so here's the Guilty Spark boss fight. There's nothing special about it at all. You just kind of sit here until Johnson lasers them, and then you go up and pick the other laser up with the rocket. When you go pick up the laser that Johnson drops, make sure you switch it out with your rocket, and also make sure you use that laser first, because the laser you have now only has 1 shot in it. The whole point of having 2 lasers is just so you can avoid the recharge. Like whenever you shoot a laser, you have to wait for it to like stop overheating to shoot it again. You'll see here I aimed and pre-charged the laser halfway and then let it go. It's usually my timing method to hit him in mid-air whenever he starts flying up, because he's invincible when he's on the ground. But as you can see there, you just switch between the lasers whenever one's overheating so that you can save like a couple, like half second or a second or something stupid like that. Anyway, this level is pretty straightforward. There's nothing that really goes on here that's super special. Immediately whenever you turn left here, shoot at these floods, grab some plasma rifles. I'd grab 2 just to get through an area coming up soon. Just keep tight around Johnson turns and stuff like that, because it saves a second or 2 over the entire run if you cut corners and stuff. So right here, go up to the top and then jump off the top, and you can do a slide jump right off the corner here. It can get you pretty far if you hit it right. And you can like slide jump 3 times down the hill. If you do more than 3 slide jumps, you tend to fly off the mountain, so I wouldn't recommend trying to do like 4. Just kill enemies, make sure they don't get in your way. There's a couple flood with plasma rifles in here. You can grab one from there. I would shoot all of these carrier forms except for the last one, just to make sure they don't kill you, because those guys are the most likely to kill you on easy. You can shoot this carrier form and then use it to boost a little bit further, but I mean it's not necessary if you don't feel comfortable doing that. Also make sure you kill these flood right here, because they can kill you as well. Because there's like a large pack of them that randomly flood over there. Jump over top of the warthog, wait for it to say drive warthog, and press your entering button, whether it's RB or whatever. Key to warthog driving. You can lose a lot of time in this level due to warthog driving. Make sure that you're always flat on surfaces. The more that you're up in the air, the more likely you are to flip. Just keep that as a minimum. So the first strat that you can do driving wise, this isn't recommended for a full game because it's kind of a little inconsistent, but you can go at that thing at an angle and pop yourself up and land right on top of here to skip all of that. I just recommend driving at an angle and then turn kind of at the last second to get that little turn motion that you need on there. But make sure you're at full speed, otherwise you'll never get it. Second option, you can drive over this little ramp here and just make sure you slow down a little bit, because you can like crash into things like there and it slows you down. Anything that involves crashing or like flipping your warthog, that's going to cost you a lot of time, trust me. It starts to add up over time. So like I said, try to keep flat, try to minimize how much you're in the air. So what I recommend for the driving route is just follow this middle path like I show here. You're going to want to start in the middle for this first like cavern. You want to start in the middle, drive through here. Now right at the tip of this jump right here, kind of center yourself on that little tip and then jump off so that you land perfectly right there. It keeps your speed and actually keeps you moving faster. and shift back over to the middle here so that you can get the full downhill slope down here, because otherwise you'd be jumping off top over there or going off a little bunch of ramps over there. So basically just keep going downhill here, try to retain your speed. There's a brute shot guy down here that can hit you, he's a pain in the ass. And it's also you'll like tend to bump into things, so just be careful. Coming up here, there's some sentinels that can flip you. But the thing is, as long as you land well there and you take left right here, see how I'm like staying on that surface so that I'm not up in the air? If the sentinels hit you in the air, they're guaranteed to hit you. If you're flat on the ground, the sentinels can't do anything, you're just going to keep dropping. So just keep that in mind whenever you're driving near sentinels, just try to stay on flat surfaces. Try to keep your speed here because you need to make this jump perfectly here. So what I'm going to do is right in the middle of the platform, if you come at it at an angle right like that to the right of it, full speed, you're going to skip the entire ring by landing on top of here and driving through. Like I said, there's really nothing much to this. It's just driving and making sure you don't lose speed, you don't fishtail. Like, you don't hit debris like that. It's just minimal things that save you tons of time on this level. So this cavern, you start left, you switch back over to the right, and then you switch back over to the left again right here. Make sure you don't hit that corner because you can flip and roll off the level, and you'll lose like an instant minute. And then drive over to the right here and make this jump. Hopefully you won't flip on the bottom. From right here, just as a time reference, it only takes like about a minute, I believe, to the end. Just to give you a time reference for how well you're doing. Once again, as you can see, sentinels are flying all around. Make sure that you're level, because if you're in the air while they shoot you, guaranteed to flip. Watch out for the falling tiles to the left here. Make sure you keep going straight along here because there's fallen tiles right to your left there that always gets people. I always take the top route, I think it's faster. That jump was a little unnecessary, but I was too far to the right. Yeah, that's pretty much it for Halo. This is the end of the level, pretty much. The Covenant will be done eventually. I plan on doing something interesting for it. It's going to be kind of funny, so look forward to that. Hopefully it'll be done sometime around New Year's or maybe New Year's weekend or something like that. I don't know. But peace.